Hi, my Capricorns. Narai here. Oh, my hair is, what is this? Gonna do a reading. So, you guys are the last reading that I'm doing. I just did all 12 signs within the past 3 days. And so, I saved you guys for last. That way I can take my time. So we'll see what's going to come out. If you're new to my channel, my name is Narai. I go by Nay, N-A-Y. And I have an itch, I'm sorry. And if the reading resonates, if you like my style, or if you just like the video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I am trying to grow my channel. I do not sugarcoat things, so I felt the need to say that today to quite a few signs. Yeah, I don't sugarcoat things. I say what I see and I say what I feel. And so if you're a person that gets offended because somebody doesn't say what you want, I'm probably not the reader for you. I do try to be positive, but sometimes they just are not positive. And so we do not emotionally babysit here. We do nurture and we do try to have tact, but we do not emotionally babysit by saying what we think people want to hear. So if you're ready to grow and find out what Spirit has to say, let's get started. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn, my fellow Cappies? What do you have for my Oracle Moon fam, clan Capricorns? Messages and guidance for Capricorn and anybody with Capricorn in their chart. If you are a cross watcher and I say something and you're like, wait a minute, I didn't do that. The Capricorn did it to me. Why then feel free to switch the roles. That is perfectly fine by me. Feel free to switch the roles. A card came out already. High Priestess. You guys need to listen to your intuition. Some of you guys are mysterious, as us Capricorns are. Some of you guys are mysterious. That is actually what is attracting some people to you, because they're like, this person is a mystery. 11. When I saw the 11, or it's number 2, but I saw heard 11, which made me think of 1111. Plus, I'm looking at the oh, what are they called? You know what I mean. I can't remember what they're called. But you guys are working on your stability. I feel like you guys are working on your stability, and that has nothing to do with this card, but that's just what I'm getting. You guys are working on your stability. Some of you are actually learning about new things right now. Some of you are writing your manifestations down for the new moon in Sagittarius tomorrow. Yeah. Some of you are turning to spirituality. And you're listening to your inner voice. I know I am. My inner voice is going crazy right now. Lately. Some of you guys are experiencing the same thing. I feel like some of you feel a little more sensitive. Messages for Capricorn. Aww. Heartbreak, disappointment, excuse me, grief, a loss. Some of you are depressed. Some of you are sad. Some of you have trauma. This could have happened a while ago and you still have trauma from it. The Emperor. Some of your divine masculines were Libra or had Libra in their chart, or Aries. And that is the person that hurt you. This doesn't have to be for everyone, guys. It's just what I'm getting, but it could be multiple stories. I do feel like whoever hurt you guys had Aries in their chart, though. So what this leads me to believe is everything I said about the High Priestess earlier, except you guys were not listening to your intuition at the time where you really should have been, and you guys got hurt. I'm so thinking I'm going to get the Ten of Swords. Oh, gosh. We got the Sun card in reverse. I don't think I've ever had this card in reverse. But you guys are feeling down. Please remember, this is temporary. This is not a permanent feeling. It's like you guys are being really negative right now or feeling down because of the situation that happened. This is not a permanent thing. And I know some of you are hurting right now, but that is not permanent. That will go away. There might be some residual pain, but you want to be sure to heal from that and not take that into a new relationship should one come along. That wouldn't be fair to you or that new person. And I think a lot of relationships don't work because people have residual stuff from the previous relationship and then they hold the current person responsible for it. Messages for my Capricorns. Yeah. You guys went through a death. This was so painful. You're going through a rebirth and going through some big changes. Transitioning. You guys have accepted that this is ended and has ended, and you guys are actually working on letting go. And starting something new and fresh. Some of you have gone into hermit mode. We do that a lot, Capricorn. We go into hermit mode quite a bit. Why? Because we're fine being alone. It's peaceful. Am I right? It's peaceful. I know sometimes people are like, why do you like being alone? Why? You don't want to be in a relationship? And it's not that I don't want to be in a relationship, and I know it's the same for you guys. I just don't want to deal with the crap. It is so easy to satisfy a Capricorn in a relationship. I just want food, attention, respect, and honesty. And I also don't want to carry the weight of finances in a relationship. I want somebody that can bring to the table as much as I can bring, if not more. Sorry, not sorry. I noticed in most of my relationships, I was the breadwinner. I don't like that. I didn't grow up that way. I do not believe in equality like that. I don't. I'm tired of being the breadwinner. And some of you are the same way. Whether you're male or female. So you guys are in Five of Swords. You're in conflict. I feel like you're in conflict with yourself mentally. This is a person winning at all costs. This might have been the energy of your past person, but I do feel like a lot of you are in mental conflict with yourselves at the current moment. That's why you need to take the hermit mode route and do some soul searching. Go on a spiritual journey. It's no better time than now. We're going into the new year really soon. Messages for my fellow Capricorns. Capricorn. Spirit, I ain't got all night. Spirit's not been cooperating with me too well today. Yeah, you guys, you guys have a difficult decision to make because you're in the Two of Swords energy. You are at a crossroads. You're in between here and there. Some of you are in between, do I still love this person or don't I love this person? You can still love them, you just don't have to be with them. But some of you are contemplating on, should I move to something new? You're going through a death. That's all about new beginnings. Messages for Capricorn, please. Thank you. Oh, snap, snap, snap. So yeah. Secrets are revealed. You guys are, some of you are not scared anymore of being alone and walking away from this past person. Yeah. So you guys are, some of you aren't even dealing with your feelings. Some of you are not even dealing with your feelings. You're kind of holding back. Just because you don't deal with your feelings doesn't mean that those problems go away. You have to address your feelings head on. But there's things that are going to come to the light and you're going to have clarity. There might be some things that you found out, probably from other people. Probably from social media. I feel like some of you are watching the other person. I don't have anything to say about that. Messages for Capricorn. Spirit. Oh, never mind. Thank you. Dynasty, leaving a legacy. 10 of Pentacles. Wealth, financial security. Family. I feel like some of you guys are finding out that this past person had a family or another life. Or somebody else they were trying to build things with behind your back. Ooh, that's heavy. Yeah. This feels almost personal for me. The Taurus reading was kind of like that too. Yeah. That's what it is. It's the truth. It's your mental clarity and truth in regards to this person. You guys have raised your standards now. Like if the past person tried to come back, you wouldn't even allow it because they're not up to your standard anymore. Aw, shoot. The Hanged Man. You guys are pausing and surrendering to your feelings and letting go of this past situation. And you're just seeing what happens, but you guys are continuing to work on yourself. You guys are really unsure as to what to expect next. You just know some of you do not want to deal with the past person because they had a secret life. Some of them was probably interested in the same sex too, and you guys didn't even know it. Sorry, sorry, not sorry. I have the Nine of Pentacles because you guys are self-sufficient and you know your self-worth now. You're financially independent and you're doing the things that you want to. Some of you guys are dating yourselves. You're accomplishing some things that you had planned on accomplishing. And you guys are treating yourselves to things like massages, spas, Amazon. Good food. Messages for Capricorn. Yeah, you guys are in the Three of Wands energy waiting for your ships to sail in. But you guys are progressing and you guys are getting your confidence back. And this is your period of growth. I love this. You guys are growing. And you're working on your self-love with the Strength card. You guys are building up your courage to do things that you thought you would never want to do, or that you weren't strong enough to do. You're building your inner strength. That's wonderful. You guys are demanding and commanding more respect. You guys are totally respecting yourselves. But there's somebody that's watching and they're going to come out with the message. It's like people that don't serve us well, when they see us doing good, they want to reach out. Stay where you're at. Don't come messing up Capricorn's peace. You thought you chose well, you chose wrong, so stay where you're at. Yeah. It's like they're looking to see what you're doing. This is somebody watching you. They're looking to see what you're doing. It's like they're breaking their neck to see what Capricorn is doing. Messages. I love tarot. This is so therapeutic for me. The Empress, you guys need to be nurturing yourselves, planting seeds, birthing ideas, writing your goals down that you want to manifest for the new moon, or the new moon in Sagittarius tomorrow. That's what you guys need to do. New moon and Sagittarius. Let me check something really quickly. Yes, new moon in Sag. It's the last solar eclipse of the year. And no, I am not an astrological or planetary person. I just keep up with the full moons and new moons, because I do my little rituals. If you've never done that before, look it up and see like what can happen with the new moon. There's also a full moon later on in the month. There's a new moon and full moon every month, guys. So those are like two opportunities to do a ritual for yourself to manifest. It's when the power of the energy of the moon is extremely strong. And so if you keep track of when those days are, you might notice some sensitivity in yourself emotionally, where you're like extra sensitive. You may actually notice that. That might help you too while you're dealing with things like this. So I have the Page of Wands. Something exciting, a new idea, something cheerful. Limitless potential. This might be the energy that you have or can have. But it's a page, so I still see it as somebody. I still see it as a message. Messages for Capricorn. Come on, Spirit. We always have a tough time in love. Can I just get a happy ending? Seven of Cups. I feel like you guys are going to have options. Don't rush and choose wisely. Stay grounded, Capricorn. In my reading for Taurus, the options were right before their, the Seven of Cups was right before the Lover's card, and it's like they were going to have distractions. Those distractions can possibly keep you away from your person. I actually know somebody who allowed distractions to keep them away from their person, and he got left. Messages for Capricorn. I'm kind of tired. You guys are recovering from, some of you are recovering from financial loss with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You guys are hopeful. Your luck has changed. Your health is better. That is always a good thing. You guys are overcoming adversity. You guys are seeing the positive. And if some of you were feeling left out in the cold, you're actually seeing that this was actually a blessing in disguise. Because your past person is probably dealing with a lot of issues in their situation that they're in with this other family or other person. He ain't your problem no more. She ain't your problem no more. Somebody else's problem. Let them have them. Messages for Cappies, Capricorn. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Yep. You guys are in recovery. So this card landed upside down, but when I pulled it up, I pulled it right side up. So you guys, excuse me, you guys were definitely stabbed in the back and it was a painful ending. But a lot of you are in recovery from this right now and you've learned the lesson. And you're healing. That is good for you and bad for everybody else that's trying to screw you over, like this past person. Messages. So what happens, Spirit, after recovery from the Ten of Swords? I have, you guys are a bit guarded. This is the Four of Pentacles, which has to do with possessiveness and insecurity and saving money. But for you guys at this moment, I just have, you guys are really guarded because of what you've gone through. And my neck is hurting. It's like the situation was very, very tense for you guys. So you guys are very guarded because of this past person and what they did. Messages. There's going to be some sort of fast communication and movement. There's going to be a need for immediate action. It may be from a past person. Six of Cups. Messages. Are we going to pull the Lovers? No, it's the King of Wands. This person is bold and daring and they like power. But this person sees the bigger picture and they're positive and they take control of things. I feel like that might be the energy of the person coming. It's like a person where you'll notice people gravitate towards them. It's like they see this person's energy. But some of you are still in the Eight of Swords energy, stuck in your mental hell, your mental prison. You guys can get out of this. You have to decide you don't want to be in that place anymore. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You have to decide to move on because this situation was unfulfilling. You guys, some of you haven't walked away. You need to choose to walk away. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Some of you guys are really impatient. And then I have the Four of Cups. And this is where you guys are feeling unfulfilled. Well, that's obvious. That's come out multiple times in the reading. You're feeling like this person was a missed opportunity, but the truth of the matter is that you're the missed opportunity, Capricorn. Especially if this person had a whole other life with somebody else behind your back, acting like everything was honky-dory. You didn't miss out on nothing. This person was toxic, and some of you have attachment issues where you're codependent, and that's why you're having a hard time letting go. You need to work on your shadow side. And then I have the star energy. You guys need to maintain your faith and remain hopeful, and if you have something you're passionate about, your North Star, focus on that. Heal yourselves. Ooh! There will be some sort of offer, some sort of material offer. For some of you, this might be a better job opportunity. Stability, prosperity headed your way. You guys can manifest. I'm telling you, do a new moon ritual tomorrow. Look it up. Look up Sagittarius. New moon in Sagittarius. December 4th, 2021. And see what shows up and what it tells you, and do a ritual, and then tell me about it in the comments. You can even make moon water. Look that up too. And if you don't have a glass jar to do it, and you can do it in plastic if you want to. It's just recommended to do it in glass containers. Messages for Capricorn. Yeah, guarded. 7 of Wands. We knew you guys were guarded already. Standing your ground, having boundaries. The situation was a challenge. You're protecting your energy and your territory. Some of you guys are in the 2 of Wands energy. Choosing a path and wondering, should you stay or should you go? I have no comments. You know how I feel. But this is not about me. This is your reading. Just know that there are consequences for all of our decisions. There are good consequences and there are bad consequences. I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are being unrealistic. Some of you guys are trying to avoid conflict. Some of you guys are even jealous that the person is with your past person is still with that person. Well, 7 of Swords energy. Your person was doing things behind your back. That's obvious. They deceived you. They were sneaky. They were trying to get away with things. If they apologized to you, they didn't apologize to you because they actually have remorse. They were apologized because they regret the fact that they were caught. There's a difference. You guys thought this person was a long-term investment with the 7 of Pentacles. They were actually a waste of time. There was a lot of work. And as patient as you guys were being, obviously it didn't work out. We have the 6 of Swords energy, where you guys are leaving things behind and moving on to calmer waters. Oh my God. This is the end of a cycle. I have the World. It's completion. When I look at the bottom of the deck, and I'm holding it like this, when I accidentally look at the bottom of the deck, I actually pull the first cards that I see. In this one, the Lovers was here. Let me show you how the cards were. When I flipped my hand over, because I was supposed to start shuffling like this, but when I flipped my hand over, I saw both of the cards like this. So first I saw this, which is completion, This is a completion. Like, this doesn't have to be a karmic cycle. If you close this out, you will meet your person, and it ain't your past person. If you want a reading for your past person, this ain't it, Capricorn. I am done. So, if it resonated or you liked the video, like, share, and subscribe. I think this was a great ending. Bye, Capricorn.